Hello, my name is Michael and this is my artwork. I'm a junior at UNT. My major is in sculpture, but I enjoy painting too. In the future, I would like to graduate with a bachelor's degree and make my own business selling my artwork. I'd like to paint in simple colors. I went to the Arboretum Garden in Houston recently, and I saw a frog that was hiding under a lily pad, so I painted it. The water is a very interesting yellowish brown color. The frog was barely peeking out from under the lily pad, and it made for an interesting scene. The frog head and lily pads are 3D. They stick above the canvas using Gaffrey Arts paint. It's a really thick acrylic paint. One of my favorite painting styles is Impressionism, so I wanted to paint a famous Monet painting titled Open Window, but use my apartment window as a reference. Another artist I like is Philip Guston. This is one of his paintings on the right, and I recreated it on the left. Mine is called Squish, and I drew a finger squishing an ant. This is the process behind making that painting. I drew the large shapes first, and then I filled in the details. I planned beforehand how the ant would look here. I sketched it out in pencil. I painted several paintings in the same style and color palette. This painting I'm calling Self-Sacrifice. I got the idea from a news article about a mountain goat that had died from its own horn going through its head. I painted the goat and added a rainbow to make it seem more happy. I used giant blocks of pink insulation foam as the base of the sculpture, and then I used Gaffrey Arts paint again to coat the sculpture. This work is titled Hunch, a 2-inch hand-carved wax model. The next image is a plaster mold. Then I used a glass casting for the image on the right. This is a glass waterfall that I made at UNT. It's a stained glass sculpture. On the right, you can see a sketch of the design. I made this in Illustrator. The sculpture hangs off the side of a podium. While I was in Dallas with my aunts, I made a butterfly earring. I took a class at a gallery and made some enamel jewelry. On the left is my earring, and on the right is the class earrings. For one of my digital media classes, I had to create a character and make artwork about them. I made a custom character named Bob. He is inspired by the Nerds Candy mascot. Here I made a custom-made rug using a rug tufter. Here are some video game controllers I made. Most of these are from wood. Starting from the bottom, we have a Pop-Tart. On the left, we have Bob. On the right, we have shark fins that I made for a friend. And at the top left, we have a controller I made. And then on the right, we have an anime-themed controller. Controllers like this are something I want to make in the future. In conclusion, I want to make a variety of artwork in different mediums like wax carving, glass casting, painting, and sculpture. My goal is to graduate with a bachelor's degree in sculpture. I want to make a business selling my artwork, including the video game controllers that I showed in the previous slide. Thank you.